Once Coach Yates and Coach Dye came on board, how did the wheels start spinning?
Well, they were added on so late in the process that I think they just helped secure a couple new guys and then keep a couple guys that we had in the fold to stay with us. And part of my thought process in hiring the new guys on defense were guys that were going to be really strong recruiters. And, we had really good staff, and those guys were good recruiters and good coaches. But the mindset when I hired the new guys on defense is that, they would be strong recruiters in the areas that we wanted to target. And with Coach Yates and Coach Adai and Coach Dante Williams, I think we've got that.
What do you think was the biggest surprise of this process?
Nothing really is a surprise anymore. I think there's probably more commitments and decommitments and schools maybe backing off guys. And, I think there's probably more of that going on. Maybe not as much. Maybe it's just more public now. But I think the whole model needs to be blown up. And that's my opinion. I think, having these dog and pony shows on signing date and kids under so much stress and pressure to have it done by this time, and because we tell the ones, if you're not sure, don't sign today. You don't have to sign today. You can wait a month or two. But when you have a hard, true, and fast day like this, I think it forces some things to go crazy in the last 2 weeks, and that's frustrating to everybody. I think it's frustrating to the players and their families. I think it's frustrating to the schools. So until we change it, it's going to be that way every year.
Why is it done this way, and what do you think the climate might be for getting it changed?
Good question. I think why it's done this way is because it's always been done this way for the last 25, 30 years, whatever, and the people know there needs to be change, but sometimes you have to take drastic measures. I mean, to just say, well, we'll just move the date over here, you're still going to have a problem when you have a hard and true date. I think, to me, and again, I don't know all the details. I think if you got all the recruiting coordinators and the coaches and got a poll of families and prospects and you could come up with a better model, I think, there would be, I say no sign date. Maybe you had a rule that you couldn't sign within 48 hours or 7 days from visiting a campus, so you're not coming off an emotional high when you visit a campus. You could do something hard and true like that. But nowadays official visits are almost after the fact. Kids are just taking trips just to take trips. Unofficial visits are way more important than official visits, because on unofficial visits, that's when most of the young men are making their decisions. And it's the same. I'm sure other coaches in other sports will tell you the same thing. And some of the Olympic sports and other sports on campus, they're offering 8th graders and 9th graders, and kids are committing. And it's just, I think the whole model, again, needs to be blown up.
Coach, just a few kids that are in state, is that something that's unique to this class, or are you trying to focus on talent elsewhere?
No, hell, I like to get all the best players in the state of Arizona to come to Arizona. And we're still going to recruit them. I get frustrated, can you tell, because a lot of them are telling us no. But we're getting some to visit. I just think they all should come. But that's me. I'm biased. I think if you're a Pac-12 level player and we've got an interest in you, why not just either come from the Phoenix area or wherever you are in the state, come out and take a look at us. We got everything you'd want. Weather, facilities, program, academics. So it's frustrating when someone won't even visit. But that's their choice. So we're not going to, I'm still going to recruit them. I tell everybody, I'm still going to make them tell me no. I'm never going to stop recruiting the state of Arizona first. But, we can't force them to come. I just wish more of them would look at Tucson and look at U of A. I think they would be pretty impressed if they just gave us a shot.